From anxious, avoidant, and disorganized to secure, the path to real connection. If you grew up with an emotionally unavailable parent or an absent father, you probably learned early that love wasn't safe or reliable. Maybe you started off anxious, always trying to please or earn connection. When that failed, you may have swung toward avoidance, cutting people off to stay in control. And eventually, you might have ended up in a disorganized place, wanting closeness but fearing it at the same time. Here's the good news. Attachment style isn't a life sentence. It's not a brain disorder like autism. It's a learned survival strategy. Your nervous system adapted to your early environment, but the same brain that learned fear can also learn safety. Neuroscience shows that consistent, safe relationships and intentional practice literally rewire our emotional responses. Secure attachment isn't perfection. It's the ability to trust, to stay regulated, and to know you're worthy of love and capable of giving it. Conflict becomes repairable, not catastrophic. Closeness feels grounding instead of threatening. Before anything can change, you have to see your patterns. Many of us run on emotional autopilot, acting out old attachment wounds without realizing it, chasing love, withdrawing, or shutting down. Awareness means naming what's happening in real time, without self-blame. When you feel a sudden wave of anxiety or distance in a relationship, pause. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? E.g., they're pulling away, so I'm not enough. Write it down. Then ask, what evidence supports or challenges this thought? Notice your body. Is your chest tight? Are your shoulders tense? This is how your attachment system speaks. The goal isn't to stop feeling, but to become conscious enough that you can choose how to respond instead of react. Attachment wounds don't live just in thoughts. They live in the body. If you grew up in chaos or neglect, your nervous system learned to scan constantly for threat, so when someone gets close or pulls away, your body might flood with adrenaline or shut down entirely. The antidote is regulation. You are teaching your body it is safe to exist in the middle ground, not hyper-alert, not frozen. The physiological sigh, Andrew Huberman, 2 short inhales through the nose, 1 long exhale through the mouth. Do this 3 to 5 times when anxiety spikes. Grounding through the senses, Bessel van der Kolk, author of The Body Keeps the Score, recommends orienting to the present. Name 5 things you see, 4 you feel, 3 you hear. This reminds your body, I'm here now, I'm safe. Movement. Peter Levine's somatic experiencing emphasizes gentle shaking, stretching, or slow walking to discharge tension. Trauma is stored energy. Movement helps it release. Over time, these practices recondition your body to handle closeness without panic and distance without collapse. Healing attachment doesn't happen in isolation. It happens through safe people. Every time someone responds to you with calm, empathy, and consistency, your nervous system learns it's safe to connect. Co-regulation means allowing another person's steady presence to help regulate your own emotional state. It's how infants learn safety, and adults can relearn it too. Identify 1 or 2 emotionally safe people, a friend, therapist, or partner. Share something small but real each day. I felt anxious today. Or I'm proud I set a boundary. Hold eye contact for a few breaths or sit quietly together after sharing. Even tiny moments of being seen and accepted begin rewiring your attachment blueprint. Your brain learns that vulnerability doesn't always lead to rejection. Sometimes it leads to care. You can't heal if you're still living inside the storm that hurt you. Many of us stay enmeshed with toxic family systems or partners out of guilt or habit. But healing requires boundaries, not walls, but protective edges. Gabor Maté says, trauma is not what happens to you, but what happens inside you. To heal, you must protect the space where your healing happens. Sometimes safety means stepping back, limiting contact, or even going no contact, so your nervous system can finally rest. This isn't cruelty, it's repair. You're creating the stability that your early environment failed to provide. Healing attachment isn't about becoming perfectly secure. It's about cultivating balance, the ability to feel fear and still stay connected, to experience love without losing yourself. The process takes time, patience, and practice, often years. But every boundary you set, every breath you take, every safe connection you build is another thread in the fabric of security. Secure attachment isn't enlightenment. It's coming home, slowly, steadily, to a place where love feels safe and where your nervous system finally knows, I can rest.